Hello, my name is Sean with Raymond Plumbing, Heating and Air Conditioning. We're installing an ioDIGITAL from Moen in an older model home that dates back to at least 100 years, if not older. In this particular situation, we have a short or a shallow shower. That used to be an old tub and shower unit. I've only got 32 inches from back wall to your step-in sill. That tightens you up quite a bit. So in this case, what we've done is we've decided to put three body sprays in a row right here. All at Moen's recommended height, which we all agreed was a good height to put them at. It covers three major parts of your body. Up here, right in line, we put your primary shower head or stub out at this point. So once again, everything in line, trying to make everything look nice. Now we've moved downstairs to where we've actually chosen to mount the ioDIGITAL valve from Moen. Because of options of it being like a remodel type situation, the walls were not really meant to have this in there, nor would it have been easy to service it had anything ever had to be worked on. So we decided to move it downstairs into the basement. We kept it off to the side, obviously because there's not a whole lot of head space here. The biggest thing right off the bat, I guess, is the design of the fittings that Moen has decided to include along with this valve. They're push lock fittings, easy to get off, easy to get on, no soldering. I soldered all this before I actually inserted it obviously into the quick disconnect per se or stab fitting. And after that I used Pro Press just for the water tie-in. Which we tied into a 3/4 line, which Moen definitely recommends, 3/4 or bigger. There's only two ways Moen recommends that you install this valve. Would have been in the vertical position upstairs behind the shower, but I have a toilet and then I have a closet and didn't have the room for easy accessibility, or we mounted it horizontally here. Upon doing that though, or before doing that, we needed to put some 2x4s up. And then Moen provides 3 holes on this side and 4 mounting holes on that side to secure the unit. We're back to the home near Cleveland, Ohio, and installed the Moen Digital IO control valve and accessories to the system. And what I like to do is put a little faucet grease, like I said before, that Moen has provided, and just so you don't hurt the actual rubber washer by over tightening it possibly. Place that down into the vacuum breaker, and once again, don't over tighten it. You don't need to crank the crud out of it because it is a gasketed fit, and you'll actually help tighten it down again when you put the hose on. And once again, hand tight. Your personal shower is ready to hold, or go into its holder I should say, or slide bar. And there you go, the personal is done. Next is your primary or traditional shower head, and this is a rain shower head that Moen has provided us with. I've applied some pipe dope or a sealant, a lubricant on the threads. You can also use Teflon tape, but in this situation we're not, only because of appearance. You will see some of it. Now we're going to move to the body spray, which in all honesty was actually the funnest. And the good thing is about this, and I never said, the water obviously is off with the IO valve unless I activate the controller, or I can actually even unplug it down in the basement. If you have no power to it, you will have no water. Also, which I forgot to mention, is I've previously already bled the lines of debris, which is very important only because it will clog your new accessories or fixtures. Now what we're doing is removing the rough end part of the valve. You'll hear a little gurgle probably just from air, and of course we'll bleed the stuff, or the water, excuse me, out of the system. All you have to do is unscrew the rough end plate. Install the new housing, which is actually labeled where they would like it at top. And what Moen's done here is once again real smart. The nut actually will center the housing on the body spray valve, and will actually center your housing as well. And there's also a gasket, which I don't know if you caught that in there. That's actually a rubber gasket to make it watertight. Very smart in how they did that. You just apply your mounting nut securely, because when you go to put the trim ring on, if you don't have it securely, the housing will move. Now it comes with this little cap to protect the O-ring, and your 3 mounting screws are actually right here. Moen provides the Allen wrench. They provide, like I say, once again, plenty of grease, and actually a spare O-ring in your box. Now this one was the interesting part, which I lined him up. Oh. He's seated. Now this is what scared me, but you really can't go wrong. It only slides in like that, and the screws line up. They did a very nice job of designing this when they did this. I have to imagine there was a lot of thought put into this. So then you fasten your 3 mounting screws. And that's actually what holds the body spray head inside the housing that locks that O-ring and everything together there. So that's your seal. And snug those up, and you should be good there. Now this is where, if you don't have your housing tightened all the way or tightened hard enough, this is where it will try to move. This is the trim ring. There we go. Put the Moen side up so you can read it and it looks nice and pretty. Now your body spray is inserted. We have our traditional shower head and body, but we will try turning these body sprays off now. We'll just go to the standard control on the wall, and there is our body sprays that should be coming on. We're going to go to the personal next, or the handheld behind us. Here's your controllers, and it's very very friendly to use. Once again, as far as to understand it, you see the blue and the red and the blue blinking. That's where our current temperature setting is, and that will tell you how much cold or hot water mixture you have. Up here are your displays of what fixtures you're actually using. They correspond with the black button they're adjacent to. This being your body sprays, this being your primary or traditional shower head, and this being your personal or handheld body spray. And the remote itself has basically the same options as your wall-mounted controller. I would recommend, if you have a customer who's looking at this as an option for a shower system, I would definitely recommend it if it's in their price range. Easy to install. Talking to a plumber, or from plumber to plumber, easy to install. You'll learn, and just like with everything, the more you do it, the easier it'll get. My concerns when I was opening boxes were, I guess, false concerns. We all have seen things we wonder, but it all came together at the end. With little or no effort out of the ordinary. Nothing special that you have to know, basically, or do. If you're experienced in the plumbing field, I would feel confident that you would be able to handle this project.